All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jason Allen Boone, file number 24-21770FH. I have Salvatore Malaro appearing on behalf of Mr. Boone. And I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. This is a date and time set for a pretrial conference in this matter. Mr. Malaro, how would you like to proceed?
We're not going to ask to adjourn this matter at least one time. I just received a plea offer that I need to review with Mr. Boone. I spoke to him over the phone about it yesterday, but our schedules didn't allow us to get together in person yesterday, so that'd be the basis for the request.
So I can do May 29 or June 26.
I would prefer June 26, Your Honor.
All right, Miss Adams, could I get a notice of hearing from Mr. Boone? He's present in person. So okay. I will set this over to June 26 at 8:30 in the morning. And Mr. Boone, if you want to have a seat on that bench right back there, and we'll get you a notice of hearing and you can head downstairs, all right?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. I also have Mr. Berry, if you're ready on him.
I'm ready, but I know Mr. Hartong's the prosecutor. I think he wanted to either be in person or attend via Zoom.
Okay, so Mr. Sneed, or could you text Mr. Hartong and let him know we're ready on Barry?
Judge, I did, and he said he'll be here.
Okay, never mind. Mr. Miller already texted him. Okay, so in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Erin Michelle Carr, do I have Ms. Carr? Files number 22-20951FH, 22-20952FH, and 22-21040FH. Ms. Carr was ordered to appear. She's failed to do so. I'm going to issue a bench warrant for her arrest, and I'm going to set bond on each file in the amount of $25,000 cash. Okay. Do you have Tyler Daniels, Mr. Murphy?
I do, Your Honor.
Okay. Is Daniel Norton in the courtroom? Daniel Norton?
He's a jail judge.
Oh, yeah, he is. Okay. Tony Rowe? Tony Rowe? All right. Okay, so come back to them. Wait on that one.
Judge.
All right, my last 8. Yes, sir.
I'm Tony Rowe. Can we issue a bench warrant on him? That's he stopped reporting. It's show cause.
I was gonna wait, give him like a minute to see if he showed up.
Okay.
Just give me 1 minute. All right, the last 8:15 I have would be David Walker. Are you ready on David Walker?
Yes, Your Honor.
He's in jail, so I got to call for him.
Here's Mr. Hartong's case as well. I don't know if you want to.
It'll be a minute. All right. Hi, this is Judge Anzalone. I was wondering, the jail list was kind of wonky this morning.
Yeah, it looks that way.
I know. So I'm ready for Daniel Norton as well as, well, I'm ready for David Walker first.
Walker.
Yeah, I'm ready for David Walker.
All right. Do you want both of them? Walker and Norton, or just Walker?
Let me look. Is this? Let me look at Walker real quick, and let me look at Norton. Let me see. I don't know it. Question summons on Norton. I'm ready for Norton too. Yep.
Okay.
I'm ready for both. Thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
John, I'm going to connect on Zoom. That I need to speak to Mr. Walker to brief right now.
Okay.
Good, man. How are you?
Well,
pretty happy.
Great. Great.
Aren't you on Barry too?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So as soon as Mr. Hartong gets here, I'd like to take that one first. Okay, and then it might take a minute for Zoom. Okay, so Tony Rowe. No, the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Tony Michael Rowe, file number 23-21608. This is date and time set for a show cause in this matter. Mr. Rowe was given notice to appear. He's failed to do so. What's the arrearage on this file? Do you know, Mr. Stevenson? You may not. It's fine. You're muted, Mr. Stevenson.
$10,441.
All right. I will issue a bench warrant for his arrest and I will set bond in the amount of $10,441 cash. Okay, takes care of Mr. Road, thank you. So we're waiting on Daniels. The jail Zoom. Okay, so does anybody in here have Mr. Malaro as an attorney? Raise your hand.
I have Sheila Aldrich, Judge.
Okay.
We have a plea, but
Okay. So I have Mr. Sneed as, I have Miss Wagner, so. Thank you. All right, I have somebody joining me. You're kind of far away, so I don't know if you're from MDOC. What is your name, please?
Gonzalez Rodriguez.
Okay. Can you say your name again really loud?
Jonathan Gonzalez Rodriguez.
Jonathan Gonzalez Rodriguez. There you are. You are Rhonda Underwood. So I am going to change your screen name. And then when I get Miss Underwood here, I will take your case, but you're just gonna hang out, okay?
All right.
Thank you. All right, now I got all the jail rooms. All right, so this is Aldrich. We received amended information. Okay, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Sheila Marie Aldrich, file number 24-21729FH. Let me find you. This is set for 8:30. But I have everybody present. So I have Salvatore Malaro appearing on behalf of Miss Aldrich, and I have Amanda Wagner appearing on behalf of the people. I received an amended felony information, which has added animals, dangerous animals causing injury, which is a 90-day misdemeanor and or a $250 to $500 fine and or 240 hours community service. So, Mr. Malaro, what is the plea offer in this file?
Judge, plea offer is to plead to the 90-day misdemeanor on the amended information, and count one, the felony would be dismissed. There is no sentence agreement, and then there would probably be an issue of restitution to be sorted out.
Is that a correct recitation of the plea, Ms. Wagner?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, so for purposes of a record and audio, can she stand at the podium?
Yeah, we can do that.
An old courthouse and old audio, so we need to make sure we have a proper record. All right, ma'am, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? All right, so we're recording, so you need to speak very loudly.
Yes.
Okay, and you can move the microphone for her if you'd like, Mr. Malaro. Can you state your full name for the record?
Sheila Marie Aldrich.
Thank you. Now, you have heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecuting attorney. Is it your intention to plead guilty? Is it guilty plea?
Yes.
Okay, to count two animals, dangerous animals causing injury, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 90 days in jail and or a $250 to $500 fine and or 240 hours of community service. So it's your intention to plead guilty to that count? Okay, now are you satisfied with Mr. Malaro as your attorney and the advice that he's given you?
Yes.
All right, and neither the prosecutor, the defendant, or anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed a possible sentence with the court. Is that correct, Mr. Malaro?
That is correct. Judge.
Ms. Wagner,
That's correct, Judge.
is that correct as far as you're aware, Ms. Aldrich? Okay, you gotta
Please
speak
speak
up
up.
again. You're very
Yes.
soft spoken. Okay, Now, if a guilty plea is accepted, there will be no trial. This means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at a trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at a trial and have witnesses against you appear at your trial and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial and not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Do you understand if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yes, speak up. Okay. Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for leave to appeal and not by right? Do you understand that?
Yes.
And if you are not a citizen of the United States of America, conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. So there's no civil liability in this case?
Probably is, but I don't know that she's collectible.
Okay, but would a no contest plea be better, Ms. Wagner, or no?
No, that's not part of our agreement.
Okay, all right. So do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you? Okay, all right. So Mr. Gonzalez Rodriguez, I apologize. We're getting some kickback, so I'm going to put you in the waiting room for just a minute, all right? All right, so again, has anyone made any threats or promises to you well, hold on. Do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you?
No.
All right, so how do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about July 31 of 2023 in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee, that you did commit the offense of dangerous animals causing injury? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Okay. And has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead guilty to this charge?
No.
All right. Do you understand if I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea? You understand that?
Yes.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead guilty? Mr. Malaro?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Wagner?
No, Your Honor.
And your attorney already stated this, but your attorney hasn't promised you any particular sentence or estimated what your sentence would be. Is that correct?
No.
Is it your own choice to plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay, so ma'am, on July 31st of 2023, were you in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee?
Yes.
Okay, and you have a dog, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And did he bite a John Eugene Heckathorn?
Yes.
Okay, and he caused a bite wound?
Yes.
He broke the skin? Hmm?
He was attacking his dog and he laid on his dog.
Okay,
Yes.
so it caused a bite wound on us.
Right.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Are you satisfied, Ms. Wagner?
Yes, I am, Judge.
Has court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Mr. Malaro?
I believe it is.
Your Honor, can we approach just a minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to get?
Yeah.
Their response is no, correct.
I'll just clarify. So ma'am, the prosecutor, the defense attorney made no promises to you regarding what the potential sentence could be, correct?
No.
Okay, thank you. All right, has court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D, Mr. Malaro?
I believe it is, Your Honor.
Ms. Wagner?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I accept the plea. It has been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of her rights. She does have competent counsel. This court has made no agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or possible sentence in this case with the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of either of them. I'm going to refer this matter to the district court probation department for a pre-sentence investigation, and sentencing will be June 28th. Are you available that day, Mr. Mallow?
I am, Your Honor.
All right, so I will set sentencing for June 28th at 8:15 in the morning. So not tomorrow, but next Thursday, I need you to report to the district court probation department. It's on the first floor of the courthouse, and check in between 8 and 10. And they'll meet with you. They'll prepare a pre-sentence report. We'll send a copy to Mr. Malaro. Get a hold of Mr. Malaro about a week before sentencing, and he'll review that with you. And then we'll be back here in person on June 28th at 8:15, okay? All right, thank you, Ms. Aldrich. Anything else, Mr. Malaro?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Ms. Wagner?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, thank you. All right.
Thursday, she has to go to district court probation?
Next Thursday,
Next Thursday. Yep.
not tomorrow, the next week. Yep.
Okay.
So I hate to do this to everybody, but the next matter I have requires a closed courtroom. So, and I have all the attorneys here, and I have someone at a facility. So I'm going to have to ask, unless you're here on the Berry matter, that probation can stay. Well, you're here for that one anyway, but everybody else, if you could just have a seat in the hallway, and we'll have my bailiff come get you when we can open up the courtroom again. So